Hey guys, Ben here from the Bear Pit TV, and there's no Stoke game this weekend. Yeah. So what I've got for you instead is a look at our season so far and what we can expect from the business end of the season. So we're 25 games into the Premier League season. We're in 9th place with 32 points and we've got -6 goal difference. We're 5 points away from West Brom in 8th and we're 9 points away from Everton in 7th. But there's only 2 points that separate us in 9th place and those in 13th place. In my opinion, that's not too bad. I mean, if you consider at the start of the season we had barely any goalkeeper. We were letting in 4 goals a game again. We brought in Lee Grant and he was fantastic. On the speaker signings, we made some great signings. Joe Allen scoring goals for us. Bruno Martins-Indi's done wonders at the back for us. It's a shame that other signings, perhaps like Wilfred Boney, the striker that we thought would bring us all the goals, brought us 2 in the same game versus his old club Swansea and brought us very little since. We've had to use players like Peter Crouch, who's done very well since he's come in, but we've not quite got that consistent striker that we were hoping for. So we've not done very well in the Cups either. And I know that we were trying to push for Europe this season. That kind of looks a bit unachievable now. Definitely no one's breaking into that top 6. And 7th looks kind of unachievable with the points that we've got to pick up above us. But you never know. We have just gone to Dubai, and I'll put some stats on the screen that were provided by Tom Thrower. We do alright. We win quite a lot of games, to be honest with you. Definitely more than we do in a ratio compared to what we do before the break to Dubai. Consistently, it does do us good. It's worth doing, and you'd hope that now that we've gone on it this season, after falling out of the Cups, that we can push on from there. The player of the season for me has been Bruno Martins-Indi. I mean, when you consider that Ryan Shawcross hasn't had the best form this season, he's picked up recently, but definitely in that first half he was struggling with injuries. Glenn Johnson's not been having a great time at right centre back. Eric Peters has struggled definitely at the start of the season, but I think that he's been our most consistent defender. He's made some incredible challenges. He's looked good with the ball at his feet. He reads the game so well. He's so intelligent, and at such a young age, at 24, 25, if we could sign him on a permanent deal, he could be that partner that we've really been looking for Ryan Shawcross. Now, football is a results business, but we've got to look at other things in our season too. Mark Hughes obviously had a long-term plan in place. He was signing players like Bojan and Mbula, and they've not quite worked out. I mean, Mbula's just not getting the minutes. Boney's not played at all since he was dropped. Bojan's been sent out on loan for the lack of game time that he's been getting. So the players that he thought would revolutionise Stoke might not be working. We tried the 3-5-2 as well. Perhaps those long-term plans might not fall into place now. I know that we've had issues with injuries. E.B. Afellay was out for a very, very long time. Jack Butland's still out for a very long time. He's looking on for over a year out with injury now, and that can have its problems. But yeah, at the same time, he needs a rethink. There's times this season where we played, pretty well against the sides in the bottom of the Premier League, but we still haven't really picked up many points against teams in that top half of the table. I mean, we were doing it a lot last season, and that was good. It was nice to have a change. It was good to beat the Man Uniteds, the Man Cities, the Chelseas. Perhaps the 0-0 in Southampton doesn't leave the same kind of memories. So the last 13 games of the season then, we need to be looking for that European place, obviously, that we always want. Definitely top half. Anything less than top half, I think our season would have been not a failure but a disappointment. But at the same time, we need to be looking at other things. I was speaking about that long-term plan, so I'm talking about the likes of bringing Gianelli and Mbula back into the side every now and again. I'm talking about starting Mark Muniesa from time to time. Saido Berahino needs the minutes. He needs to play. Starting for Stoke City so that he can hit the ground running next season. He needs to find that steady formation. I know he's been sort of tried and tested with that 4-2-3-1, but we have been flitting away from that at some points this season, so it'd be good so that we could say this is our formation, this is how we're going to play, so that the players can understand where we're going as well. There's chance, of course, to blood the youth players in. I'm talking Julian Ngoy, who is already blooded in, but there's Thibaut Verlinden, there's the goalkeeper Dan Bachmann. I mean, we've got some good youth players, and we should be trying possibly to give them a chance. You never know, they could have a great story. And then finally, it'd be nice to have a victory against a big team. We've got some good teams to play against this season at home. I'm talking the likes of Liverpool, I'm talking Chelsea. These games are winnable. We've won them in the past. It'd be good to do it again. Arsenal's our last home game. Their season normally tails off toward the end because they've got what they wanted. So it's a good opportunity to beat them again. But at the same time, we've got a lot of winnable games left. I mean, of our away games, only 2 of those are against sides in the top half. And then we've got a lot of teams in the bottom half that are home games too. So there's a lot of opportunity to pick up some points here and definitely push for where we want to be. So all in all, we had a very dodgy start to the season, but we've picked up some form now, and hopefully after the Dubai trip, we can go ahead and have a real strong finish to the season, blooding in a new system, picking up some valuable points and getting as close as we can to European football. But for now, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave all that good stuff down below. It'll be interesting to see what you think we can achieve in the final stages of the season and what we should be looking for next season. I know that after the Palace game, everyone's been wanting these No Island No Party t-shirts again. They are going back on sale this weekend, just so you know, so keep an eye out for them. Apart from that, stay subscribed to the Bear Pit TV. Cheers for watching.